Hi everyone, Elle here. So I thought I would tell you my story with Breakthrough in Action. This course or this workshop series, I didn't curate the research or the expert professionals to come together because I was creating a course. I actually started this project for myself during a time when I was really desperate and seeking for answers. So a lot of you may not know, but I lived the better part of my life through the lens of fear and uncertainty and doubt. Not in the world, because I viewed the world as beautiful, but doubt in myself because I didn't think that I was good enough. And I tried. I honestly tried. I built my whole life around the strategies of habitual striving, always doing and earning and seeking to build myself better so that I could gain some semblance of worthiness. And I wanted it so badly. No matter how many mountains I climbed, no matter how many concert halls that I filled or arenas that I performed to, I still couldn't give myself the permission to just be. And I wanted so badly to be enough. So badly that I compromised my health. I neglected it, actually. And a lot of you may be confused because, I've always seemed like a very fit person. I've always been physically active and I've had really good nutrition. But it just goes to show that no amount of exercise or nutrition or healthy habits will ever balance or make up for the lack of alignment in our emotional and mental health, because that is the source that we operate from. And needless to say, I kept going at that pace, striving, never catching a break. I was always on edge in this fight or flight response. And then, luckily, my doctors caught it and realized that my sympathetic nervous system was through the roof and I was borderline adrenal fatigue. And they strongly suggested that I slow down, otherwise I would collapse. And it was only when I was forced to be still when the truth started resurfacing. And I realized how much my ego was protecting itself from all those unaddressed thoughts of being deficient, how much I had avoided all that and covered it up with doing, earning, striving, doing, so much so that I didn't even know what it was like to just be, until I was still. And when I was in that stillness, all of the issues that I didn't realize I had came up as well. A lot of my fears, uncertainties, and doubts showed their face. And that's also when I was diagnosed with a severe anxiety disorder and ADHD. So I couldn't slow down. I didn't slow down enough to be diagnosed in the past. It was only when I was still when I could actually see the state of my well-being. And that was really, really painful. That was a bitter pill to swallow because everything that I thought about myself just wasn't true anymore. And there was a lot of shame wrapped around that, I'll be very honest. But the single most powerful, beautiful thing, the one thing that really pulled me out of that was my community support. Because my community, it's so strong to have connection rooted in others, especially when we can't trust in ourselves. That community is the reason I allowed myself to see myself through their eyes instead of this cloudy lens of harshness and judgment that I'd been looking through the whole time. Because when you have community, regardless of the mental chatterbox that's going on in your head, you know what I'm talking about, regardless of that mental chatterbox, that we can actually connect with other people. And when we can receive love and when we can give love, that is the single most important and really the only evidence that we need to know that we are worthy and that we have the capability of greatness, is when we can offer that and receive that. And so when my community had faith in me because I didn't have faith in myself, that was the strength that I operated from. That's what was able to bring me to that anxiety-driven, crippled girl into competing in triathlon world championships. It's what brought me to open myself up to new opportunities. It's what brought me here in front of all of you. It's what brought me to seek and to be zestful, reaching out to our beautiful network of awesome health practitioners, to our PhDs in psychology, our doctors, our wellness practitioners, our Olympic athletes, our coaches, all of these people that come together to create this course, this platform for you. This was inspired by the community and for the community. So I hope you'll take advantage of it. It all starts with honestly discovering who you are, and then accepting and loving what you find. You are not only capable of extraordinary, you were born for it. Thanks so much for listening to my story. See you at Breakthrough in Action. Bye, guys.